Hello, my name is Mark Hyder. Oh, yes, next month, or not really next month, is September, which is just around the corner, really. A couple more days for September. I'm going to a ghost hunt, and this will be my second ghost hunt, or second ghost investigation since 2011. My first ghost investigation was Oxford Castle in the crypt. That's before Pony. That was totally before I was even a YouTuber. Though I did take video at the time. I did record that scenario, well, recorded in the crypt. But that is just my only ghost investigation. I haven't actually done a full-blown investigation at a location. Oxford Castle was just one location within, or one room, or one area. This investigation, I got more high-tech equipment to use. I didn't know about this stuff until back then. I was still quite new, thanks to Most Haunted, that is. This is a Most Haunted event, and in this bag, I've got my equipment I'll be taking, and I'm going to show you what I got. You might have already seen the video, my live stream video, of me explaining what kit I got. But I'm going to do a full-blown show you what I got. Starting with the front pockets. Open up the front pocket, and the first important tech is your Emf Reader K2 Meter. This is the K2 Meter, and if you notice, I've put my name on the gadget just to make sure it doesn't get lost when I do the investigation. Turn on the light, and supposedly, when a spirit's nearby, they're gonna manipulate the EMF field up to red, green up to red. MG milligrams, I can't remember what it's called. 1.5, which is a normal safe region. 2.5, which is safe, but into the yellow. It's not dangerous at that stage. 10, that's when it gets into the ambers. Orange is the amber, that's where it gets a bit, it can get dangerous. And 20 plus mg is in the red. That means a ghost, or supposedly a spirit, is in your presence at this time, or around you. It might be beside you. Better turn this off, of course, saving batteries. Next piece of kit is your dictaphone, or tape recorder. Not tape recorder now, it's a digital recorder, and this runs off rechargeable batteries, and this is good for catching EVPs or doing secondary audio, like I'm trying to plan secondary audio when I do my walkarounds, or basically when I'm walking around the location, filming, possibly talking. We'll be talking, and this will be what I'll be using for that. Next piece of equipment, I would say essential when you're going investigation, is a good, powerful torch like this one. I'm going to shine it over there, and you can see it. Right, this one you can actually turn the nozzle, so you get a little pinpoint, pring light. It's LED torch, and a full-blown large area. If I turn the light off, you will see the more effect. This was only £7, which is quite cheap actually, in my opinion. I had £7 to play with before. It was a couple of days before payday, or a day before payday, and I needed a torch. I can't spend too much money on it because I'm low on funds, and for £7 for that sort of torch, that's actually quite good in my opinion. Okay, now on to the next apartment. A thermometer. This is a thermometer, a gun thermometer for checking warm spots, cold spots, and this one comes with a laser. I can tell the desk or the Tesla drawers that is your camera's sitting on is about 18.1 degrees, or that is 64.5 Fahrenheit. You can take the laser off, means I can point it at you, you won't be blinded, and the phone is reading about 26.5, and theoretically you can move your device around the room and see if there's any temperature drops. Supposedly, and it reads at 17. Not sure, 17.0. Supposedly, ghosts can make the room or make the area feel colder, and the next minute it's lifted. There's still lots of unknowns about ghosts. We're learning new things about ghosts all the time, like life basically. The next piece of equipment is a stabilizing machine called, what do you call it, a DJI? I've forgotten what it's called. Oh yeah, here we go. OSMO. That's the pocket it comes in, and it's basically a stabilizer for your phone or smartphone. You do landscape, and you do vertical. First, it can do landscape, and it also can do vertical. It connects by Bluetooth to your phone. Also, you can make when you're in the app, you can make it will automatic. You can make it such a way you can set it where it can actually track your face as you're vlogging. Around when you're vlogging in your front camera view. When you do the outer camera on the phone, you can highlight a certain area to home in on, and it will track that particular area. As long as you're not doing crazy camera movement, like say what's down there. The camera or phone or the gimbal will actually track that particular area. Like if you want to concentrate on a desk, for example, you highlight an area on the screen. Basically, you do gestures on the actual phone, and it will track. Anyway, you'll track the phone. The gimbal will move and keep on tracking on that object. It's pretty difficult to explain what it does, because I did demo this in my live show as well, and when I talked more about equipment, not necessarily my accessories I've got. I didn't actually show the accessories in my video, my live show I did. And this closes up like that. And it's good. Also, it charges quite quickly actually, and it lasts for a very long time. If you don't always have to use this. You can just hold your phone as normal. But sometimes you want to be hands-free, and you just want to hold this. All you got to do is hold it, and just. You don't need to especially when you're vlogging, you have to I need it on my face now. Stop the clip, or press the camera icon to go in front camera, and it gets annoying. It gets annoying when you. At least for a vlogger, if you're a vlogger, you understand it can be very difficult. YouTube is a hard place. Also, I do have protection crystals as well. I'm not sure how they work, but I bought this to doing ghost investigations, not realising I'll be going on a real hunt pretty soon. Next, we do have a 360 camera. There we go, there's a 360 camera. I'm going to take it out of its housing now. There we go. There is called a Stealth VR. Costs £69, I believe. And unlike my other 360 camera, it has two cameras, one on both ends. This is on one side of the camera, but it catches what's behind me as well. You've got a very wide angle lens there. And 360 cameras, well, the first camera were pretty expensive. They were pretty expensive. And now that you can buy these sort of things for pretty cheap now. And it's 1080p, I believe. I think it's 1080p. Yeah. But £69 for this sort of thing? Not bad, actually. That's pretty good. Nothing else in that apartment. On to the next apartment of the bag. My old 4K camera, which I'd be taking as well, of course. You want to capture as many things as possible when you're doing ghost location. If you can set off, or if you can set up a lock-off camera like this, for example. I could use this as a lock-off camera, put onto a tripod, and I can film probably half an hour in a particular area, and I have to review the images when I come to edit this. The only thing I don't use it as a vlogging camera at the moment is the screen is actually broken, and it costs quite a lot of money to fix it. And this camera is about over 600 quid as it is. But it is a good camera. It catches good quality video and audio. The camera is a must when you do and go to investigation. You can use your phone as well. You don't have to use a full kit as such. Next, we do have a JBL Bluetooth speaker. I probably could use this for using the Spirit Box. The Oculus. No, Netaphonic app. Yeah, got that right. And it connects by Bluetooth or through a wire connection. I prefer Bluetooth, and just turn it on like so, and you connect it to the phone. And just to make it, don't look for Bluetooth. Ooh, thank you very much. Next, we do have a secondary dictaphone / digital recorder catching EVPs. I might probably use this more for EVP detection, though you could catch EVPs in any of the recording software you use on your phone or on the camera, anywhere. But the thing is, you might catch the EP on this camera, on this recording device, but might not be able to catch it on the other machine. I've noticed that before. Sometimes the vlog or the YouTubers are recording, two usually recording, but only one device detects DVP, the other device doesn't. Next, we do have a pocket temperature thing. This is just like a generic brand, I believe, and it gives you the overall temperature for the whole room. It does come with a light on it, and I can tell the average temperature at the moment is 21.5 degrees. The high is 26 and low is 21. This is okay, but It only gives you like an average temperature, not. It doesn't give you a temperature of a store, for example. You just get an average temperature of the room. When you're on location, you're always going to find that you need to recharge your items. So having a backup portable charger is a must, especially on your phones, because most people are vlogging on their phones. I started vlogging on my phone when it wasn't as popular as such, and they do die pretty quickly, especially if you've got Bluetooth on as well. So this is a must. This is a must-have device. We do have a microphone wireless system. Basically means what it is. This will connect into the digital recorder. Where is that digital recorder? There we go. You plug this into the microphone, for example, like that. That acts like a receiver. This attaches to your belt. You put the microphone in this section here. You turn on it, and it creates like a radio signal. This has to be close to you, by the way. Just so you know, this has to be close to you. So you can put it into the bag, so you don't have to hold it. Have this on your belt, and just talk as normal. And I actually tested it, and it's actually quite good. I could do some voice samples, actually. I need to find the headphones for that. Or the microphone. I need to find the microphone connection. On to the next bag. Next department. Accessories. At the moment, I've only got 3 spare AAA batteries. A couple of mini tripods, which I can do for some lock-off things, lock-off systems, lock-off cameras. Cables. There's lots of cables. Literally 100. I'm not saying I'll be using every single thing in our arsenal, in our thing. We won't use everything. You won't in investigating. iPhone charger, or whatever phones, iPhone chargers, other phones you got. No, what phone you use, because some people use Android. Another cable to charge some of the devices, like these wireless systems that take the micro USB cable. This thing is got 3 AA batteries. This is the backup for the torch when the torch battery dies. That's the microphone for the dictaphone. I'm going to do some voice samples for you in a moment. I am waiting. It should come tomorrow, actually. I got a few more things that is on order that should come in the next couple of days. I've got one coming. Got something coming tomorrow, Sunday, today technically, and on Tuesday. I got a microphone clip because I can't keep doing this all the time, holding it. Lots of spare cables. Okay, that's the cable for the gimbal machine. Cable for the 4K camera. And most of the accessories in here is for the 360 camera. Like things like head mounts. These are like for the head mounts. Like you put your camera here. This will be very good when I'm doing. That's stupid, isn't it? This will be very good when you're walking around, maybe walking around the location, just to get, because you probably get a guided tour. So record when you're doing it. If you're going on, if they give you a tour of the location, record everything, because you might find that you might cap something when you're doing the first walk around, and if you don't have your equipment ready and you hear something, you're like, oh god, I wish I recorded that, sort of thing. I do have a chest mount. This is a chest mount that you can also do if you don't know walk around. This basically comes around. I'm not going to put it on. But the camera goes here, and you get a. I'm not sure the field vision. I haven't really tested the 360. I should do. I really should test everything I've got when it comes to cameras. I don't think I'm going to use this. This is... You can use this as a lock-off if you needed to. This is for... It's more like a suction cup thing. If you want to attach it to your car. I don't have a car. I might not use it. Now for testing the secondary audio. So I'm going to turn on the actual device. Okay, first thing you got to do is turn on the actual device, and you're going to get a bunch of numbers like channel and megahertz, channel 62 and 70 megahertz. At the same time, you have to make sure, not at the same time, you have to click on the power on your receiver. It's creating a digital signal, basically. Next, you have to touch in the microphone, which is going in now. Okay. That's big. Okay. Record. Okay, it's recording on the dictaphone / digital recorder. This attaches to yourself, to your belt. Imagine there's a clip here, and you just talk normally, like so. If I was doing this for real, I will actually clap. So I can match it in secondary audio at post. Then you're just talk as normal. My name is Mark Hardo, just testing this Olympus, which is actually down here. And just testing for my YouTube channel. Oh yes, this is just a sound test of this device. Oh yes, and cut. Okay, that's done. When I'm doing secondary audio, I'll always clean up the audio when it comes to post. I'll clean up the... That's where you have to clean up. I might need to specify what take number, or what, say, first shot number 1, clap. First shot number 2, clap. So I know which one is which. Okay, now listen to the secondary audio. Let's go. I've got to make sure I turn the volume up. Hang on. Okay. Just testing this Olympus, which is actually down here, and just testing for my YouTube channel. Oh yes, this is just a sound test of this device. Oh yes, and cut. Sounds so posh when I say that. Yes, and that is That's basically because when you record on the iPhone sometimes, or when we record on the phone, sometimes the sound can be messed up, and it's pretty hard to isolate the audio sometimes. Normally, if you did it like that, you will have to put it into save it as an MP3, then put it in the Audacity and do the clean up the audio. But the thing is, if you do that though, you might find you might clean away any EVPs or any strange sounds, because some of these sounds are so faint you might miss it. I might clean out the audio. When I clean out the audio, when it comes on the sound recorded from the phone, it might clean out the very faint sounds, because that's what it is. It cleans up background audio, and you don't want that. You don't want not to hear that. That's why you have two tracks, one for video and one for the audio. So when you do secondary audio, you get the main audio from the you get the main audio from the you get the audio from your dictaphone, plus you get your video image, and you won't miss anything. Hopefully you won't miss anything. But that's why we got backups. One for EVPs and one for secondary audio for a reason. Because you do miss things. You do miss a lot of things when you're doing this sort of content. Yes. Well, this is my card. This is quite a big collection. There's still more to go in there. And this bag, I haven't told you about the actual bag. This was only 14 quid, man. This bag was only 15 quid. I do have a mini torch. I didn't talk about the mini torch. Sorry. This is a mini torch that came with the main torch. And you actually got quite a lot in there. And I've still got more things to come, which I'm not going to spoil it for you because I haven't saved it yet, because I need to really test it out, really. Yes. Well, hopefully you like this video and all the videos I do. Just to remind you, I am going on a ghost hunt in September the 18th. I might do a live stream. There is a poll out there. If you follow my Discord group, there is a poll out there that they want me to do a live stream or not. Most people are saying yes. That's another thing you got to worry about when you do that. Electronics. Electronics can play havoc with your device, and it's best to have your phone on silent, especially when you're doing a ghost investigation. You don't want to scare yourself. That's the main thing. Don't scare yourself. Please don't scare yourself. Well, once again, my name is Mark Hyder, and if you want to see more videos like this, let me know, and I will definitely make the videos for you. But these equipment is not cheap, so you have to be very dedicated to go to the extent I'm going at for the actual ghost investigation. I'm doing a lot for a small thing, but it's my passion. Yes. Well, hope you like this video and all the videos we'll do, and I'll see you next time. Oh, yes.